Heartbreak, anxiety, and chronic stress are traumas in the body, in the brain, and in our lives. These traumas create and are caused by neurological entanglement. We get stuck in these perpetual cycles of pain, and it can literally be physically painful in the body. Heartbreak and relationship problems, anxiety, chronic stress, it's traumatic. And unfortunately, it's caused by trauma, which creates neurological entanglement in the brain, in the body, and in our lives. The good news is that through intentional practices like meditation and breath work, our patterns can be rewired. We can choose to foster healing and resilience. We can empower ourselves from the inside out. It's an opportunity. All these challenges are really opportunities to free ourselves. We can free ourselves from these painful cycles of doing the same thing and expecting different results. And neuroscience has proven that we can do this rather easily. It's simple, and just with a little bit of intention every single day, we can empower ourselves. You see, our brain is naturally plastic. They call it neuroplasticity. It just means that it can be rewired. Hebb's law says cells that fire together wire together. So this means that there are literal pathways in the brain that are strengthened through repeated activity. And this is just the foundation of learning and memory. And meditation is that bridge between the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. But not just any meditation, intentional meditation, otherwise known as subconscious reprogramming. This is where the magic of Hebb's law truly comes alive. As a master meditation coach with certifications in relationship attachment and neuro-linguistic programming and trauma healing, I have an innate understanding of how to leverage our own knowledge of the subconscious mind. And I guide groups and private clients to create mental health conditions that are necessary for rewiring. Through practices like guided meditation, intentional visualization, and future pacing, we can begin to watch the mind with curiosity. And this is how we can lead ourselves to consciously focus our attention on the outcome that we want. This is how we create new neural connections. Meditation helps us heal. We heal through repetition, and we can actually repattern our subconscious so that what happens consciously changes. You see, our subconscious was originally patterned in early childhood. Between the ages of 0 and 7, we were actually in a meditative state. Often, when we have relationship problems, heartbreak, anxiety, that's really a relationship problem with ourselves, it can trigger deeper states of like panic attacks or chronic anxiety or depression. And often, these disempowering beliefs like loneliness, despair, or in the case of heartbreak, I'll never find anyone like them again. They surface, and we aren't even aware that these are the disempowering thoughts that are running our lives. But we can regulate our emotional state because meditation actually shifts brainwave states. It allows us to move from high beta brainwaves, stress, into restorative brainwaves like alpha or theta waves. Meditation literally calms the amygdala. This is the fear center in the brain where all of our sensations come through. And when we meditate, this enhances activity in the prefrontal cortex, which is our logical reasoning. But when we're stressed, we lose access to our logical reasoning in our prefrontal cortex. So when we bolster and enhance the prefrontal cortex, this is going to allow us to have better decision making and clearer thinking. So we can use Hebb's law and intentional meditational practices to actually rewire the brain away from hypervigilance and towards emotional regulation. This can help you to break free from reactive patterns, disempowering beliefs, and things that you really regret later on. In intentional reprogramming meditation, we harness the brain's natural ability to focus attention. We use repetition to rewire our brains to our advantage. So, anxiety-stricken clients, it doesn't matter if it's from heartbreak, other relationship problems, or that relationship with ourselves, anxiety and depression. Our clients are able to intentionally visualize themselves as calm, confident, and connected. We help them to rehearse these future states of peace and ease in their minds. You see, the neurons associated with these states are able to fire repeatedly. We use Hebb's law to our advantage. This strengthens the neural pathways that support these new states of consciousness, these new neural connections. And over time, with gentle repetition, brains begin to prioritize these pathways. It just makes it easier for us to embody these states in our daily life at will. If you want to know more, subscribe to our channel, join our community. We are here to support you on your journey.